Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've made a video, so I would like to wish everyone and their families and friends a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. It's been a while since I made a video, and my Corys in this tank behind me have been spawning. So I thought we'd talk about that. So stick around and we'll talk a little bit more in just a moment. So the first thing I wanted to show is sort of the erratic behavior that you'll see out of your Corys if they do start to spawn for you, and this is kind of what I'm capturing in this video. I apologize for the glare and etc., but you'll notice them swimming around really crazy like this, and in this instance it's probably hard to see on the camera, but at least one of the females has eggs clutched on the lower part of her body in the fins, and she will be depositing them somewhere in the tank. Usually they do it on the glass. In the previous spawn before this, there were eggs. I just came down one day and there were eggs all over the glass in this tank, so just a ton of eggs everywhere. And unfortunately for that spawn, I did take the eggs, as many of the eggs out as I could, and put them in a breeder box, but it happened to be right before I went on vacation, so I only ended up with 2 Cory fries that made it out of that batch, and it was the first time I've done it too, so I do consider it a learning experience, but at least I did get a couple out of them. But you can see here she's sort of trying to figure out where she wants to put her eggs, and there's a male around. And actually right before I started filming this, they did exhibit the classic T formation, where a male gives the female the sperm to fertilize the eggs that she's holding and going to deposit in the tank. So this is pretty representative of what you would see out of Corys when they're trying to spawn for you, and these guys have started spawning pretty regularly now, which is pretty exciting. These are emerald green Corys, by the way. You can see here they're kind of all going nuts while she's trying to figure out where she wants to lay her eggs. Now, I did collect these eggs pretty quickly after they were deposited, just because the other fish in the tank, like this Severum and the blue Acara, have sort of caught on that the eggs are a tasty treat. So I've noticed lots of eggs that I missed because either the Corys or more likely the blue Acara in particular, I've noticed, seem to have developed a taste for the eggs and have been eating them pretty quickly. So I tried to quickly remove those eggs and get them into a separate tank container where I can hatch them out successfully without them being eaten first. And I'll show that here in just a minute, what I'm doing with these current eggs. So you can see here I have a small container over on my breeding rack that I've recently set up with some catappa leaves in it to help as an antibacterial, and an air stone in it, of course, to help aerate the eggs. There were a decent amount of eggs out of this go around, and most of them seem to have been fertilized. The unfertilized eggs will turn more of a bright white, whereas the fertilized eggs will have more of that tan appearance. So it seems I got a decent amount of eggs, and if I can get the majority of those to hatch out, I'll have a decent amount of fry to successfully raise up. Now, one thing I did do was take some rope I had lying around and make this mop, and I didn't get a video of it later in the day, but they did lay on this mop, which was cool because I could just pull it out, remove the eggs from the mop, which is easier than trying to get them from the glass. And it seems that laying the eggs in the mop sort of hides the eggs a little better from the other fish in the tank, so I like that as well. And I also put that mop into the current from the sump, which apparently they like a lot. So in this video you can see from a previous hatching that there is a tiny fry above the blue rocks on the bottom, and you'll see them move around here in a little bit. it's so hard to capture because the fish is so small. But there's a video of one that was born and successfully raised up. So this tank will be a fry raising tank for the future. So I haven't often talked about it on this channel, but Cory catfish are probably my favorite fish on the planet. I just love their playful nature, so it's super exciting to me that they've decided to breed for me. And I picked up eight or so of these stir-by Corys that are still young, but that'll be my next project, hopefully getting those to breed. So thanks for watching this video, and happy fish keeping. Happy 2023. See you later. Bye.